Hey guys, how's it going? So today I want to talk about menstrual cramps. This is something that I think pretty much every woman out there has suffered from at one point. I do know some people, like my mom being one of them, who has never ever had menstrual cramps. And I don't know how that's possible. Those people are like just lucky, I guess. I don't know. But ever since I was 16, I have had really, really bad luck with menstrual cramps. There have been times where I had to skip work because I had menstrual cramps, and like guys think it's no big deal. Like, no, it's like you're in bed dying sometimes. Like, basically, it just feels like somebody is ripping your like belly button area like apart, and there's like literally nothing you can do about it. At least then. I mean, literally, like, you take medication, it just doesn't get any better. I mean, just so many times, it was just god-awful. I even had to, like, leave work one time, and I felt so bad. But I literally just felt so sick that, like, I was like, how do I even get through a day? And I'd been working, like, 8 to 5, like, every day, and I was like, and it was, like, 2 hours, and I was like, I can't get through this day. How do I do that? But anyway, many women have said that switching to cloth, they has experienced no menstrual cramps, or at least lessened, and as well as shortened periods. And I've definitely noticed the shortened periods, which I've mentioned before in videos. My first cycle on cloth, well, not just cloth, but also using reusable menstrual products, I basically forced myself to use my Diva cup because I didn't have enough cloth pads to get me through a whole cycle. I was just starting out, and it was really bad. The Diva cup really did not work for me. I'm not trying to badmouth like menstrual cups. I think they're a wonderful option for anyone. I still have it in my drawer. I don't know, maybe I'll try it again someday. But for now, I just don't even want to think about it. I really do not like the Diva cup. But some women have said that some cups do make them cramp, and I literally had the worst cramp ever. I was at the movies with James, and I really did not want to, like, ruin the movie for him. I was like, just don't worry about me. I fell asleep in the movie theater. We got home. I took ibuprofen. I took my Diva cup out. I took ibuprofen. I clearly remember. And we were watching Friends with Kids, and I was literally just laying on the couch, and he was a mess too because he didn't like seeing me in pain, and there's nothing he could do about it. And I literally just fell asleep on his lap. I woke up and the movie was over, and I felt so much better. And I just thought that was weird that I had taken my Diva cup out. And I remember I was like, then we started watching Nightmare Before Christmas because that's like the best movie ever made. And we just felt like watching it, and I was like, I feel so much better. And I was just wearing one of my Tree Hugger overnight pads, and I was just like, it was weird. I don't know. It could be that I took my Diva cup out and just let myself breathe. I don't know. Anyways, so Diva cup's not really for me. Again, it caused cramps. So the next period that I had, I just used cloth and sea sponge tampons. I did have some cramping, but it was much more mild. It really wasn't anything really annoying. It definitely, I would say that it was less. I've heard that the IUD with the non-hormonal IUD does cause some cramping. But it's really not that bad. I mean, literally, I used to, like, use hormonal birth control just because of cramps, like, even before I was sexually active. So anyways, now that's all said, like I said, these guys, reusable menstrual products, this is the reusable tampon I just talked about, and then this is just a Hello Ant Flow liner. They really do reduce your menstrual cramps. So that's a big thing. So just by switching to those, you may see that your menstrual cramps just completely go. To cure my menstrual cramps when I have them in the past, I would take strong medicines, either ibuprofen. I tried Midol. I mean, it was ridiculous. Like, I tried Midol, and that worked for a while, and then it stopped working. And I tried Pamprin. That would work for a while, like a good few months, and then it would stop working. And then I tried, like, the highest one they have, which was, like, Excedrin, menstrual, and that worked for a while, and then that stopped working. And then like cloth pads came along, and besides that first time, it's been a lot better. But when I still get mild menstrual cramps because of my IUD, this is what I use, and it's a much more natural way instead of just medicating myself when I really just don't need it. So I got this, and I just tried it tonight. It's really nice. This is called Backyard Remedies. I got this on Etsy. I will link this below. It is made by a certified herbal and nutritionist. I think she's in California. I'm not really sure. But this is Cramp Remedy. It's made with black haw, cramp bark, cloves, trillium leaf, skullcap wine, wild yam, cinnamon, and citrus peel. Obviously, I only recognize a few of those, but I can all pronounce the ingredients, so I feel like that's a better thing. So you're probably wondering, like, what do you do with this? So it's just like a little medicine dropper, like that, and it's a weird color. And what I do, and it says like the dosage, so it's like, I don't know if you can see that, 15 drops, 3 to 5 times a day. And it says between meals. It says in a little water. But what I do to make the flavor a little bit better is I drink it in my rooibos tea. This is made by Celestial Seasonings. And I have been drinking tea for a very long time. Tea is actually really good for you. A lot of people don't know about rooibos tea. Rooibos tea is a South African tea, and it has more antioxidants than some fruits. So which antioxidants are cancer-fighting ingredients, and they're also really good for menstrual cramps and PMSing. So what I do is I take 15 drops and I put it in here, and the flavors of these two together work so well in harmony. Like, they almost taste like the same. So it just tastes like a really good tea. This is the Safari Spice, but you can find some really good teas. There's one called Good Hope Vanilla. I couldn't tell you which brand makes it. I'll link it below, but I used to work at a tea room, and we had that, and that was like literally my favorite. And it's just, another thing about this is it's so soothing. It's so good for you. Like, it's like eating fruits and vegetables. So even if you're not on your cycle, like, drink rooibos tea. It's really good for you. Starbucks even offers vanilla rooibos tea, and their tea is really good. I need to go and get some. But it's delicious, and a lot of people don't even know. And rooibos tea is the same as red tea, just to get that squared away, because people are like, no, that's not rooibos tea, it's red tea. It's the same thing. And I actually took a class on tea because where I used to work, so that's kind of why I know a lot. But anyways, yeah, definitely check her out. This works pretty well. I just like putting more natural things in my body. Every time I would put ibuprofen in me, it just felt like I was just like medicating myself, and it was just so unnecessary. So I'm really glad that this is out there, and it just kind of goes with the whole cloth pad theme, that you're being natural and keeping the chemicals out as much as possible. And pair it with something that's really has a good effect on your body no matter what. So that's all. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys later. Bye.